Good morning.
Peter, first of all, you did a great job against Glenn Beck last week. Excuse me, I just want to say two things real quick, because I know you have other callers. Number one, my name's Steve Cooper. I'm from the Conservative Monster. I am the one that started the Operation Flooded against Glenn Beck. Personally against him, I had thousands of people calling his show on January 4th, 2009. We exposed him originally. Then we targeted him again and all other talk shows on January 20th to expose the Obama eligibility issue. So he kept saying that, they're working for Obama, they're the left, they're liberals. I'm far from a liberal, and I exposed him. He's a Murdoch puppet and a fraud. That's number one. Number two, Glenn Beck was wrong, because he said Obama loves when the American people are talking about the eligibility issue, but meanwhile, Obama loves when the American people are talking about health care, because they're not talking about eligibility.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't pretend to understand why he says what he believes. The same thing is true of Bill O'Reilly. Now we're ad nauseum because we've talked about it so many times. Corsi, the guys who have really done the research, Joe Farah, Unruh, Drew Zahn. I mean, there's the guy, who's the guy, Cashkill, the guy at Purdue. I mean, they really are legitimate people. They're not to be discarded, and the only way that people can discard them is call them names. Well, that doesn't take on their work. In other words, I did a beautiful painting. I have it against the wall over there. You and I look at it. Somebody walks up and starts saying, "Boy, Boyles, you're really ugly, stupid. Your feet your feet stink. You don't go to church." It has nothing to do with the painting, and that's the gimmick now, is to throw rocks at Corsi as an individual, or Joe Kovacs, or Unruh, or Zahn, or any of the people that have really done the good work. And the good work really isn't any answers. It's just questions. So I invited Mike Roberts to come back on the show, or anyone for that matter. I'd love to have people come in, instead of saying, well, you're this because you say that, or you're that because you say that, or you wear a tin hat, or you believe in UFOs, you go to Area 51. Has nothing to do with this issue.
Well, Peter, they're using Alinsky tactics against us. Beck keeps talking about the Alinsky tactics, and yet he's using them against his own fans. I was a fan of Beck, a big fan of Beck.
Well, I don't like I said, I don't pretend to know what happened. I know that.
I know what happened. Look, I'm a retired cop. I've been doing investigation a long time. I have been following this since the very beginning, too, when Phil Berg broke it on the Michael Savage show.
We had him on the radio show right after that. And what's fascinating to me, and then I'll give you the last comment, what's fascinating to me is I don't think for much longer the mainstream press can stay away from this. In fact, we had a piece up last week, albeit it was Tyler, Texas. It's a little town. I think Tyler is east of Dallas, but their local television guys did it. And this story out of Arizona, and then what's happening in Virginia, and soon, Steve, it will out. Somebody's gonna. The truth will be known, and I don't know what the truth is. I have no idea. But the questions will be answered, and when they are answered, it may not be a really, really pretty day for the president. I appreciate. Let's go here.